Hi loves, so today's video is going to be a vlog type style of video because as you guys know on this channel I've done a few like food taste tests, and if you follow me on my vlog channel Vlogs with Linda, you guys know I am a total foodie. I absolutely love food. I love trying new foods. I love eating foods around the city. I love going grocery shopping. I love buying food for the home, and also occasionally I love cooking as well. So this video is going to be a review video, and I actually went to Costco yesterday and I picked up this guy right here, which is the new Rubbermaid FreshWorks Produce Saver. And I decided to pick it up because when I buy like strawberries or fruits and vegetables like spinach in particular and spring mix, sometimes it goes bad in my fridge. Like moisture gets in the bag, especially when I open the bag and just didn't use everything up. Moisture seeps into the bag and then it spoils the fruits and vegetable, which sucks because it's such like a food waste. And then when time comes when you actually need the fruits and vegetables, you have to dump it out because it's all spoiled and everything. So I decided to pick this up and hopefully it works. I'm going to take you guys along and show you guys how the process is and if this product actually works. So it's gonna be super exciting, and if it works, it's gonna be amazing because if it works, I want to share it with you guys and hopefully solve your guys' problem of spoiled. So I got this pack of 3 from Costco, like I said, for $29.99 Canadian dollars, and this is what the box looks like outside, like so. And it says on here, fresh vent technology regulates airflow to create the optimal environment for your produce. And that's what it looks like there. And on here it says here, Rubbermaid FreshWorks Produce Saver. It's new. Fresh vent technology keeps produce fresh up to 80% longer, which is insane. So in this pack of 3, it comes with 1 medium one and 2 large ones. So a medium one is 6.3 cups and a large one is 17.3 cups. And this test, or the claim, is based on strawberries in FreshWorks containers versus on the back store of the packaging. It says, enjoy a fresh perspective. Keep produce fresh up to 80% longer, a difference you can see. So this is the in-store packaging versus the Rubbermaid FreshWorks. And it says, based on strawberries in FreshWorks containers versus store packaging at day 21, you guys. That is crazy. Can you imagine if your strawberries look like that at day 21? My strawberries start looking like this after, like, I would say 5 days to a week. So it also says freshness insane. That fits. This fresh family of 3 is sized just right for produce. The medium one holds 1 pound of strawberries. The large holds 1 head of lettuce. And it also says it's dishwasher safe and BPA free. And that's what the small one looks like, which is not included in this pack, but that's the large one and medium one. And over here it says fresh vent lid. Patented membrane naturally regulates the flow of O2 and CO2 to create the optimal environment for your farm fresh produce. And produce container, size to optimally fit and keep produce fresher and longer. And the crisp tray elevates produce away from moisture and promotes proper airflow to prevent spoilage. So this is what the FreshWorks Produce Saver looks like. This is the large one, and there's a medium one in there. So here's the difference with the medium and the large container. As you guys can see, the medium one is pretty much about like 2 of these large ones, but it looks very clean and beautiful design. It comes with this kind of light bright green sort of rim here, and of course the inside is the same color as well, the little tray on the inside. And this is what the top of it looks like, and it just comes with this plastic bottom. And there's the vents right there, and let's go ahead and open it. So it does come with like a nice seal around the top, which is great, but this is what the lid looks like itself right there. And then the inside comes with this little tray here. As you guys can see, beautiful design. And if you guys look this way, there is little kind of elevators at the bottom, so when your produce sits on top, it doesn't touch the bottom and create that moisture and spoil. And it also has like this little kind of, I don't know, what is that? A little handler on the inside as well. And all you do is just place it inside. It kind of reminds me of like a Tupperware to-go type of thing. And then all you do is just close it up. have a nice sort of, I can feel when I'm closing it and opening it, it does have that nice seal. I have a box of strawberries that I got from the grocery store, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the medium container here and then put it in the fridge, and then we'll see how it goes. So let's go ahead and try this. How exciting! Hopefully it works. These strawberries are not spoiled yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these away in the fridge because we're probably gonna have those today. But this is what the strawberries look like, all nicely packed in there. So this is the condition of the strawberry right now. As you guys can see, it's nice and fresh and not spoiled yet. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid on right now. Ooh, I hear that air coming out. Pop it right on like so. So there you go. And as you guys can see on the bottom there, the strawberries are elevated because of that little tray on the bottom, which is perfect. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge as well and then check back tomorrow or in a few days. And then now I have my spinach, which I already opened because I needed to make green smoothie for my husband to bring to work. But I can definitely see some moisture in there. So this is what you want to get rid of with this. But either way, it's not a ton of moisture. It's only a few leaves that are kind of wet. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it anyways in the larger one and then see how it goes as well. Because usually my spinach would last probably 2 to 3 days max with this moisture in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here anyways and then just test it out. So I know you're not supposed to put like veggies that are kind of wet and have moisture on them, but my spinach bag was open already, and as you guys can see, there is a little bit of moisture on the spinach leaves, and in the bag it would probably last me until tomorrow or the day after. But I'm just gonna do a little test of my own and see how well these spinach last in this container as well. So I just split them into 2 of the large ones, and then we'll see how it goes as well. The messy fridge and stuffed fridge. It's pretty stuffed. It usually looks like this. By the end of the week, it's pretty much empty, so don't be alarmed. But the containers are now in the fridge right now, and it doesn't take up that much space. And I forgot to mention to you guys, the plastic on this and the actual lid itself is it feels very sturdy, and it's a thicker plastic, so it's not like super flimsy or cheap at all. It has a good weight to it, so I really like it. And yeah, I'm gonna check back tomorrow and update you guys on how here's what the strawberries and spinach look like at day 2 using the Rubbermaid FreshWorks produce saver. And as you guys can see, the strawberries look nice and fresh, no moisture, no spoilage so far so good. And here's what the spinach looks like. It's still very crisp and really good. As you guys can see, there is some moisture on some of the leaves from the bag being open, but I'm pretty impressed so far. The moisture hasn't gotten to on any of the other spinach leaves, so super happy so far. So I'll check back with you guys tomorrow. These strawberries are still looking nice and perfect and fresh. There's no spoilage happening. It's still looking pretty much exactly the same as I put it in day 1. And the spinach, there is a little bit, I can see a little bit more moisture on the spinach leaves, so they are getting a little bit more wet. And this one, as you guys can see, is starting to kind of spoil and wilt down, but it's still looking okay. I would totally still use the spinach. Most of it is looking really crisp and fresh. And here is the other box. As you guys can see, there's a little bit of moisture on there, but keep in mind there was moisture when I put it in when I started so already. Day 4, and the strawberries, as you guys can see, the amount of it has depleted a little bit because my daughter Karis has been munching on them. So other than that, the strawberries still look nice and fresh and crisp. As you guys can see, there's no soggy spots or anything. So I'm super impressed with this so far, because usually in the store packaging by day 4, I would see some soggy spots and it start to spoil. But this is just looking nice and crisp and fresh, like just when I first bought it. And so I'm super impressed. On day 4 is looking great as well. As you guys can see, there is a little bit of moisture from when I put it in, but other than that, it's looking pretty good. There's no spoilage or anything, and it feels nice and crisp and fresh. And even the ones on the bottom, it's not wet or spoiled or anything. So I'm really impressed so far. And here is the other box. As you guys can see, there is a little bit less in here because we did use some yesterday, but that's what the bottom ones look like. Really good, and I can totally still use this, and
Final
it's not
thoughts
going to
on
waste.
the Rubbermaid FreshWorks Produce Saver is I really like it. I would recommend it to you guys because at day 3 or 4, usually my fruits and veggies, or in this case my strawberries and my spinach, I would definitely see some wilting and some like wet spots on it and start to like brown and spoil. So these little guys have definitely made a difference, and they kept my fruits and veggie nice and fresh and crisp. And I forgot to mention these little vents on there. It does have a filter that does last a lifetime, so you don't have to even change or anything. So that's a good thing because you don't have to spend extra money on filters. And I just really liked it. They kept my fruits nice and fresh and crisp, and I just really like the fact that it regulates the airflow through it, and it doesn't have moisture inside the actual container to like spoil your fruits and veggies. So I'm really happy with it, and I'm definitely gonna keep these guys and continue to use it, and we'll see how it goes. But so far I'm really loving it, and it does make a big difference. So definitely recommend it to you guys, and I'm gonna leave links down below if you guys want to check these out for yourself. And yeah, if there are any updates, if I continue to use it, and if there are concerns or updates, I'll definitely update you guys down in the description box down below, so definitely check it out there. But that's pretty much it on my review. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Mwah.